Oh,
Ready to go?
oh, yeah, there's that. Okay, now we're ready, Mary
Now we're
Jo.
ready.
Now we're ready? Okay. So I understand that you have the results of a survey for the best places for returning veterans to go to. Can you tell us a little bit about that survey and what you found?
Well, sure. This is the third year that USAA and military.com have teamed up with Sperling's Best Places to help the military community. And this time, it was by creating a list of the best places for today's retiring veterans, or transitioning veterans, I should say, to call home as they start to look at second careers or getting an education and basically raise a family, hopefully in a place that we think is going to get them off to a better start.
And what were sort of the criterion that you were looking at for the different cities that you ranked in the top 10?
Well, like Scott said, this is the third year we've done this. This year we focused on a younger demographic based on what's going on with primarily the war in Afghanistan necking down. So we looked at other variables than we have in previous years. Specifically, we're talking about education, where folks use their post 9/11 GI Bill, which is a fantastic benefit. Also, cost of living and military-related jobs. That doesn't necessarily mean the defense industry, but stuff that leverages what you did in the military, both objectively in terms of your occupational specialty and subjectively in terms of the work ethic that you bring to the civilian workforce.
That's sort of how those skills translate into the private sector or into sort of non-military jobs, civilian jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, which cities did you find were the best?
Well, we have a top 10 list. It's the national top 10 list, and then we also have by state. So let's give you the top 10 list from a national perspective. And we'll take them in reverse order, sort of David Letterman style, if you will. The 10th city on the list is St. Louis, Missouri. We then move up to number 9, which is Columbus, Ohio. Number 8 is Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 7 is Ann Arbor, Michigan. Warren, Michigan came in at number 6. Number 5 on the list this year is Atlanta, Georgia. Number 4 is Cleveland, Ohio. Number 3 is Dallas, Texas. Number 2 was Phoenix, Arizona. And the number 1 city on our list this year was Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So those are a lot of sort of what I guess are called the Rust Belt areas that are kind of very industrial. Is there sort of a big picture thought about why those came out so high?
Well, I think the bigger picture is the Rust Belt is kind of now more of a tech sector and industrial based beyond the production of raw goods. So I dare say that the Rust Belt has reinvented itself for the 21st century. We were surprised by the list because it's not really a military cities list. And that's what we think is so exciting, is that as veterans start to think about the pivot to their second chapter of their working lives, that these are ideas that maybe they didn't have at first glance, and hopefully they'll do the right kind of research to make the second chapter as productive and consequential as the first one was when they were in uniform.
I was looking at some of the prep information. It says that almost half of them are under 34, so they've got a lot of their career left, right?
Indeed, they do. And the interesting thing about it is because they're not career military folks who have full retirements from the military, they've got a different set of financial issues to deal with. And that's why we really tried to find the cities here that offered the right combination of job opportunities and educational opportunities, as well as affordability, because it's going to be a lot different for these younger folks as they try to transition from the military into the civilian world, because they don't have that backstop there of the military pension.
I understand now. So they don't have their full pension. That's what you're interested in with the retirement part?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, retirement brings a whole different set of benefits that those lists in previous 2 years were focused on other things. And this is fewer benefits, but more agility and a more chance, a greater chance to, I don't know if you would say reinvent yourself, but make sure you get into something that really is going to work for you for that next chapter of your working life.
Fantastic. Well, I'm so excited that you guys have taken this on for the true heroes of our country and for Veterans Day coming up on Monday. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mary Jo,
Thank
thanks
you.
for talking to us.
Mm-hmm.